Hi, Aquarius. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you're new here. So, we are going to do your reading. This is going to be for August 2022 for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. You can also take a look at your North Node, your Jupiter, whatever works for you. And we're just going to see here, Aquarius, what is coming in for you in August, what do you need to hear, and any other messages that Spirit wants you to know. All right, so just take what resonates, just take what fits with you, and let's get into it here. So Spirit, angels, please tune me into the energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Jupiter, anyone tuning in to this reading today, anyone who needs to hear these messages. What does Aquarius need to know about the month of August 2022? Spirit, we ask for clear, accurate messages, for clarity, for guidance, for healing, for truth. All right, so let's see. Aquarius, what do you need to know here? August 2022. Okay, so we have the gardenia, emotional protection. So we have gardenia here, emotional protection. This could be, for some of you, I feel like this is a time for you to preserve your energy, to maybe look after yourself, to preserve what's yours. There's something also about your vibration that I feel is beginning to rise, or to, rise up with your vibration. Some of you are focusing on things that kind of just make you feel good, protecting yourself from something around you. But this just feels more like your vibration, something about your essence, your energy is increasing. There could be a lot of purging I'm getting as well. You could be releasing a lot of things that maybe have been pent up, or things you've been holding on to. And I just feel like this is a time of purification for you, is what I'm picking up on here so far, Aquarius. And I think some of you also, there may be a decision here that you're making, or there's a fork in the road in regards to something. Let's see, Aquarius, what else for you for August? We have, look at that white, time of new birth. We have two beautiful white flowers here. So yeah, I definitely feel here for you, it is definitely a time of a new birth. For many of you, you're going to find that you have increased energy, or new positive energy coming in. It's definitely a feeling of raising up here, again, raising your vibration. I also feel too like you have a lot of angelic support, specifically angels here, coming in to help you to clear out the old, or to clear out your energy here. And so I feel like this is going to be a beautiful time here for you to birth new things, to birth new projects, or new creations of some kind. Okay, this just flew out here too. Time to replenish. So yeah, a lot of like very calming energies is the feeling I'm getting. Lots of calming energies. Maybe just seeking peace right now in your life, Aquarius. You're moving towards a time of inviting more peace, of I'm getting kind of the frog here too for some reason, the rain, like a frog, kind of being able to sit in the rain and cleanse and purify. This came through for a few other signs too, so it could definitely be a purification process for you. But I think for you specifically, it's a time of ascension for you. I'm hearing Jupiter as well, so there may be this some type of influence with Jupiter, which is going to bring you more abundance and more kind of enlightenment in your life. I feel like this will be a time where you're kind of reaping the rewards. There's also a karmic justice of some kind coming in, where you begin to kind of look forward. I feel for many of you, you're not wanting to look back right now in your life, or Spirit's encouraging you to keep looking forward, to keep climbing up. For many of you, I'm getting you're climbing the ladder to some type of success right now in your life. Whether this is financial or business related or love related, it feels more financial. For some of you, it's a business opportunity, maybe even a business over travel here I'm getting. But I do feel Spirit wants you to know, Aquarius, that you are on the way to success. You're on the way to victory of some kind. And it's almost like the white flag of surrender here for some reason I'm getting with the white. It's like waving the flag of surrender, and then being able to kind of invite the abundance that you deserve, that you desire, and that you've been seeking. I think for many of you, you've been wanting this, you've been seeking this, you've been waiting for this. And this is where Spirit's saying that it is almost here, it's coming in. I think they want you to remain positive because it sort of feels like you are going through a tunnel, and then the tunnel is kind of, it's like when you enter the tunnel, you're a different person when you come out the other end of the tunnel. And that's what I'm getting here. So remain hopeful and positive, because I feel like there's a lot of stars aligning is what I'm hearing for you. The stars are aligning in some type of way in your life right now. And so you don't have to kind of worry about it. I feel like they just want you to focus on you, and then Spirit will take care of the rest, is the feeling I'm getting here. So the more that you can kind of just focus on your own path right now. I'm also getting some of you, don't engage yourself with maybe other people or situations that are keeping you from your truth. Okay, so this emotional protection could be that you need to take a step back right now from any type of influence or negativity so that you can follow your own truth, follow your own path. I feel like there's some type of lone wolf perspective. For some of you, you're taking a lone wolf path. And this is where they want you to do that, to just, kind of be very independent and brave right now and courageous, especially if you're doing something that requires you to go off into your own or go into the unknown. There's just something about you being kind of protected here with what is unique about you, being Aquarius too, doing things differently or unique. We have healing and balance. We also have spirit contact. Yes. So I definitely feel like there's spirits around you, or you have a lot of spiritual protection. Sage could actually be really helpful for you right now, Aquarius, to cleanse your home, to cleanse your aura, cleanse items in your home. I'm hearing something about the vibration again coming up here, the purification. So you may also want to have white flowers in your home, or just something that kind of requires you, or helps you, I should say, to purify and to kind of shift your mindset as well. I feel many of you are I'm hearing basking in your own glory. So this could be a time for you to just, sit still, sit in quiet, and just really, know who you are from within, So this could be a beautiful time of just serenity and moving towards more peace. But you have a spirit, maybe a spirit guide specifically, or an ancestor, or someone who, or just multiple spirits who are really kind of surrounding you and helping you to uplift you, especially if you've been feeling kind of sad or down. I'm getting you could have certain spirit, maybe even a guardian angel with the white here, that is helping you to not feel so down or discouraged or disappointed, and they're trying to help you to lift you up right now, is the feeling I'm getting. Let's see what else we have for you, Aquarius. Yeah, at the bottom here we have winter. Be still and go within. So yeah, it could be a time for you to be still, go within. There's something about time here too. So maybe you've been waiting for the right time, or things feel like, something like that. Let's see, what else for Aquarius, please, Spirit, in August? What else for Aquarius? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. What else for Aquarius? This could be, because the Knight of Swords can be kind of, okay, all of these cards full out. There's too many cards though. But the Knight of Swords can be kind of impulsive, it can be maybe even someone who is sharply coming towards you. Can be some type of attack or communication that's very sharp. It just feels like a contrast here with the white cards that we have. And this is where I feel like you may need to spend time to retreat or to go within, especially if you're being somehow like attacked or there's certain negativity around you. I just feel like this Knight of Swords might be bringing some drama into your life here, Aquarius. And I feel like they just want you to rise above that, or to, if you need to protect yourself, if you need to take a step back. I think boundaries are also important here. That could be for some of you if you know who that is or know what that is. The Knight of Swords can also be something within you, maybe for some of you, needing to kind of take a step back and to wait before taking action, wait a little bit before taking too many steps forward, with this be still and go with them. because I feel like the timing will be better maybe in a little bit. The timing is right in a little bit longer is kind of the feeling I'm getting here. So we also have the beautiful Two of Cups. So there could be a connection here for some of you, maybe a friendship, a business partner I'm getting, or it could be a lover in which you are coming together with, or this person is going to be entering your life. You know, there's some type of partnership here. There's some type of relationship that I feel might be forming or coming into your life. Let's see, Aquarius, what else for August? We have the Tower in reverse, and we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, yeah, the Tower reverse, the Six of Swords reverse, there may have been, because for me, the Tower in reverse can be an indication of a situation that we're still kind of holding on to, but we need to let it go, or we need to let the Tower kind of fall. And I feel like with this Knight of Swords here, there's like a situation maybe that has been testing you or will test you, I feel. And this is where Spirit's saying to draw those boundaries and to kind of, look forward. Because I feel like there's this feeling with the High Priestess here, we also have at the bottom, and the Five of Pentacles reverse. Again, a need to, maybe, especially spiritually, if you work with spirit for some of you, or if you're very sensitive to energies, I just feel like this High Priestess has this glow around her, this aura, this protection. And so it could be a time of stillness for you, a time to go within, a time to maybe even tap into deeper spiritual gifts for some of you as well. I think they want you to also listen to your intuition, listen to what it's telling you, listen to what the guidance is telling you here, because I feel like there may be a situation that you're keenly aware of what it is and what it could bring to you, maybe in a more negative way. That could be only for a few of you if you resonate with that. But, if you feel like there's a situation that is just causing disturbance or troubles in your life, you would feel this intuitively. You would know what this is. And this is where Spirit's saying that you need to climb out of whatever this feeling is that's bringing you into the Five of Pentacles, bringing you down, dragging you down into the dumps almost in a way, and making you feel like you are trapped or that you don't have enough. So I just feel like you are like kind of having this wall or this barrier of protection around you so that you don't get dragged down into this Five of Pentacles, because some of you may have been coming from a time where you felt like things weren't working, or you felt like you didn't have any support, or maybe there was a situation specifically that maybe financial troubles for some of you that you just felt was what's the word for it, just kind of like just basically making you feel like this, making you feel like you didn't have anyone or support, or you felt that things were not working, and it's just a low place to be. And this is where I feel like this Knight of Swords, this Tower, is needing to finish. Okay, there's like it needs to kind of come to an end here. I do want to confirm though. Tell me, Spirit, about this Two of Cups. Two of Wands reversed, King of Swords, and we have Justice here at the bottom, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, it could be about a connection for some of you. We have air energy, maybe some of you dealing with a fellow air sign, or this could be you. It just feels like with Justice here, there is, I think I said that earlier, some type of justice here, or karmic scales that are being balanced. So I think for many of you, this justice is going to take care of itself on its own. So for kind of one group of you who that story could resonate with, there may be a situation causing some chaos or causing some disturbance for you. And Spirit is saying that you don't have to take any action right now. You don't have to do anything. All you need to do is kind of sit in your own energy and to protect yourself and to follow your own path. And the scales of karma will kind of balance themselves out naturally with the Justice card. And this could very well be around a partnership, someone who you feel maybe that you have, maybe a romantic partner, it could be a friendship, could be family, but it just, there's a feeling here of you, maybe some of you have been felt like you were treated poorly or wrongly. And I just feel like this King of Swords is coming through here to say that there may be either some of you taking on this energy of the King of Swords and detaching yourself and kind of being in a space of observing without taking action. And that's where this Two of Cups comes in. Let's see what else we have here. Aquarius. Spirit, what else for Aquarius for the month of August? Okay, that card flew across the room. We have, yeah, so reflection again here. Let me grab this card. We have the summer solstice. Interesting. We have winter and we have summer solstice. So that could be an important message. Maybe some of you are in between, or we are kind of moving in between seasons, maybe between, depending on where you are, into winter or into summer, or something about the shift, the changes here. So yeah, winter, the winter solstice here, reflection. We already have a bunch of cards about that. So again, I feel like there's this feeling of you needing to kind of retreat and to go within and to maybe reflect on a situation, reflect on your own energy, to pull that energy back within you, to, you know, allow yourself the opportunity to rest, to heal, to rejuvenate, to purify, maybe purge for some of you. And I think during this time with the Tower here being in reverse, it's almost like there's been this feeling of like, again, it's like an impending change here that's coming in with the solstice here, the sun. You know, it's like, again, the Justice card. Something is coming to light or something is becoming balanced in your life. And I feel like it does have to do with the partnership for many of you. If not, it could be other areas of your life too. But it just feels like this situation is kind of going to be bringing light or illumination here. It's like it's coming from a space where like this time out, or this time was very necessary. Okay, and even if it doesn't have to do with a relationship, for some of you with the Five of Pentacles, you could have kind of felt like you were in a frozen space. Maybe you were feeling like you were in this winter solstice. You felt like things were not really maybe moving, or there's something about the white energy here. And the way I'm seeing it today is like purification, but it's also like stillness in a way. Like there's nothing but white light type of thing. So I think that this has been where you've had to reflect on an important issue in your life, and or to take a step back from a situation. And this is again where I feel like with the solstice here and the Justice card, this is this type of illumination here. Let's see what else for Aquarius spirit in August. We have wind, activation. We have another card of ice here. So there's definitely something, maybe some of you, when you're watching this, you are in the winter, you know, if you're in another part of the world. But I mean, I think it's just also metaphorically speaking, there's been a frozen kind of icy energy. And this wind here is picking up speed. It's going to start to move things in your life here, Aquarius. It's going to start to move things. It's going to start to activate. I do feel like there's also with this Knight of Swords, things are like there's a ruffling of the energy, a ruffling of the feathers maybe for some people too, because the wind just gives me a feeling of activation and movement. We have a lot of air here. We have strong Libra coming up too, and lots of air. So it's like, you know, the winter is over here, actually or metaphorically. And this is where this Tower kind of comes in to shift things, to shift the energy. I'm getting flipping the energy I'm hearing. So it's like things are being like the staleness or the submerged energy is becoming like activated, if that makes sense. You're sort of, there's a ruffling of this energy. There's going to be a shift of events here. Okay, they're telling me to get one more of these. One more for Aquarius. We have, wow, yeah, so something is definitely happening here. Volcano, volatility, and again, Knight of Swords, the Tower. Something is, I just don't know exactly what it is just yet, but it feels like something in your life is coming to like a close here, or coming to a point of no return is what I'm hearing. Or there's just a feeling of like things, like the volcano eventually has to erupt. You know, if something is still for so long, it's not going to be still forever, you know? Like it's going to eventually erupt here. And that's what I feel like. There's a situation that's going to reach some type of conclusion or finality, or, and this could just be all internal for some of you, you know? Maybe it's a time for you to like kind of deeply reflect. And then when you do this, it's like everything starts to kind of make more sense for you. And then you find yourself start rolling forward. You know, it's not so still anymore. It's like the purification was necessary, and then you sort of, I don't know, I guess like move forward or erupt here somehow. We have, yeah, at the bottom we have the release card, the autumn, and we have unfoldment. So yeah, it's like there's a release, and then there's an unfoldment. There's a releasing, and then there's going to be a rebirth, a feeling of again, something like in the works here, or something coming to light. And I do feel like it's being maybe hidden from you for some time with the high priestess, like a truth is being hidden, or a situation's been hidden, or just like the, I don't know, like the energy about this has been somehow on hold in whatever area this is. And I feel like this unfoldment here is going to be allowing room for this new growth to come in here for you, and this new kind of paradigm, I feel, with this unfoldment. And I think for many of you also, like I said, it could be involving maybe a connection or a relationship that's beginning to unfold or to come into balance, maybe, or to, I think some of you also are just sort of like, I don't know, I just keep getting something is shifting here. Let me see, what is this unfoldment here? Let's get a few more here for you, Aquarius, and see what else. So what else, Spirit, for Aquarius, please, in the month of August? What else for Aquarius? Okay, yeah, so we have sorrow and we have maturity here. And at the bottom, we have nothingness and we have clinging to the past. So, like I said, nothingness, that's kind of what this feels like with all of this winter image and the high priestess and this white purification. Maybe some of you have been in nothingness. You've been just sort of in a period where there's been maybe nothing out of a situation, or maybe there's just been a void period in your life. And it's like when you're in this blank stage, you can't really see obviously anything, but it kind of gives you a different perspective. This may also be a situation where you have been holding on too tightly to a situation from the past. And this is where the tower comes in to kind of sweep that away, or to give you room for new discovery, to give you room for new enlightenment. This may have been for some of you a very dark time, if that resonates for some, with sorrow here. Maybe a very, again, there's like this gray, you can see the gray here and the gray background in the winter. It's like things have been very one-sided or one-colored, and I feel like this color now is beginning to blossom into bloom with the maturity. I think many of you are stepping into a new level of awakening and maturity within your own essence, your own life. This could be in various different ways. It could be in your relationship, it could be in your career, it could be in your spiritual growth. It just feels like it's all kind of coming together with the Justice card. And I think you're again kind of reaching conclusions, or reaching new levels of awareness about a situation. You know, we have all these flowers, so it's like you're coming from winter into spring and then into summer in your life. And I think there's this level of maturity and openness and opening and vulnerability, maybe for some of you as well, where you're beginning to, you know, kind of just come into your own, or to come into situations that are shifting into a more mature, like energy, a more mature place. You know, and again, that could be like a relationship that's reaching a new level. That could be you and your own evolution kind of reaching a new level of seeing the situation after being maybe in a place of sorrow, or not understanding why something has happened here, with the Five of Pentacles also in reverse, you know. So this can also be like a winter. It is snow here too. So it's definitely like a winter into spring in your life, and then into summer. And I just think that there may be like this kind of holding on to what you've known, or holding on to something that just needs to kind of erupt, in a way. The volcano here, can't we can't hold on to something for forever, and that's sort of the feeling I'm getting here. Yeah, look at that. I just divided here. We have justice again. Is there anything else for Aquarius, Spirit? Is there anything else for Aquarius that they need to know for August? Ace of Wands reversed. Strength. The Tower reversed again, and the Hanged Man reversed. So again, and here we at the bottom, we have the King of Wands, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands. So this is where I feel like I don't know what exactly this is about, but it just feels, again, with the Strength card here, Ace of Wands reversed, it's like there's been a holding back of something, or there's been a need to like stay strong in the moment, or to stay strong through a certain struggle or challenge. And then I feel like this Hanged Man, the Tower, is again like changing everything, or this volcano, it's like coming out of this limbo, or coming out of this Hanged Man energy and shifting. So what exactly is coming in next for Aquarius then? We have the King of Swords again, and we have the Knight of Cups. So, and tell me about this Two of Cups here. The Moon and the Five of Cups. So I feel like this whole thing for many of you is in regards to, again, a relationship, okay? Some of it could be maybe somebody else connected to you, what they're going through, what they're picking up, or what you're, who this person is. But I just feel like there's like a feeling here, again, the Moon and the Five of Cups, and the sorrow and the purification. This has been surrounding a partnership or a relationship that has maybe had to have a change in the wind, or have a change of perspective here. I think for many of you, this Knight of Cups could be that there's going to be this movement again coming in, to where things either begin to move between you and a partner, you and a person, or you are just able to feel more tapped in here to your creative or emotional sides, and kind of soften the edges a little bit, soften whatever this has been. So I don't know, it's going to depend on what it is exactly for you, but I definitely feel like there's been this need again to kind of reflect on our maybe sorrows, reflect on our emotions, reflect on how we're processing things, needing time to make these changes. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else here for you, Aquarius. Anything else for Aquarius? It's like, again, the timing of something maybe hasn't been right in your life, or there's been a delay. We have the Oyster, we have the Moth, and we have the Cosmic Egg here. Okay, we have Scorpion at the bottom. So some of you could also have Scorpio maybe in your chart, or be dealing with the Scorpio. But yeah, the Oyster is another card of holding back. It's an energy of like keeping everything within, keeping things contained within, holding it all in. So again, it's like this volcano. The Moth is coming through as this feeling of like the stage between the oyster and the moth, like the stage of reflection and maybe being in a situation where things have been, again, like maybe nothingness, it's been a void period, there's been a holding back of something, a suppression of something. And then it feels like this is coming into some type of rebirth with the moth here too and the cosmic egg. It feels like things are beginning to kind of come into more of a sense of illumination here. And basically trying to explain the energy. It's like with the cosmic egg here, after this time of the void, or after this time of whatever this is, suppressing your own feelings, suppressing your own things, or maybe a situation from the past that has been very stuck or stale, or there's been a delay when it comes to a partnership, all of these things are coming up here. And I think with the cosmic egg, it's more of like finding the truth or finding the blessing or finding the lesson in a situation, and kind of being able to move forward more. I can't think of the word I'm looking for here, but just like move forward more creatively, or move forward more in alignment, I suppose, is the feeling with this cosmic egg here. So it's definitely a time of transition for many of you. It's definitely a time of rebirth. I said this for, I think it was Sagittarius, the moth came through. You may want to look at my post that I made I think it was like a week ago, where there was a Luna moth outside of my bedroom door. And the article that I had posted was very much about the meaning of the moth, which I think goes really well together with this message too, especially with the High Priestess coming up. It's like there's a beautiful rebirth. So you may want to look at that article here. But it's like after this rebirth, things are shifting into a new way here with the cosmic egg. So let's see if there's any final messages for Aquarius. We have choose a new direction, which is basically what this is too. Choose a new direction. We have your desires within reach. And I feel like this Knight of Cups over here is this new direction. This cosmic egg and this Knight of Cups is a new direction. And I'm just not sure, for some of you it is going to be a love gesture or a love offer. And Spirit's saying that this desire, this cosmic egg, is ready to be birthed. It's like it's coming from so much, like, it's coming from so much bliss or high vibration here is birthing. And it's like you've been preparing for this, or Spirit's been preparing you for this here. And for some, it's going to be a love offer. And for others of you, it's going to be just, feeling maybe more in tune with your heart's desires. The Knight of Cups can be when you feel like you're ready to move forward to something. You're ready to kind of give your heart and your soul to something. And for many, this could be a brand new direction. Obviously, you're coming from the nothingness, the void, into a new direction. And they just want you to know that you're kind of in this moth stage right now here, where you're in the moment, you're transitioning, you're kind of in this rebirth. And, because the moth only lives for a few days, the Luna moth only lives for a few days, or maybe it's a day, something like that. And I just think that during this time, it's like you're tapping back into the essence and the vibration of your life and yourself on a much deeper level. And so things moving forward are much more deeply fulfilling for you. And that's where things are heading here. Okay. So we have emotions. So we already have a lot of emotions here. So I definitely feel like many of you, with the white flowers we have come up here and the white energy, it definitely could be a time of like purging all of that. Like I said earlier too, if you want to use some sage or have white flowers around your home, or envision white light or white crystals, I think that's very healing for you right now, to kind of let go of whatever's been holding you back or whatever's been clinging here, to kind of begin to purify that energy. So even if it's an emotional time for some of you, it's the volcano will have to erupt eventually, and then the only way to get there, or the only way to get to the cosmic egg, is to be in the right vibrational match to it. And that's kind of what I feel like you're doing. I hope that makes sense. Let's see, what else for Aquarius? We have take action. So yeah, I feel like there's some type of taking action here for you. It's like something will be taking action, or you or someone will take action, or you will take action. Here we have summer and we have practice. So maybe you're practicing for something. The summertime could be important right now, or maybe summer if you're entering into summer, because we have lots of winter here. And we have opportunity. Anything else for Aquarius? We have be true to you, and we have patience, please. Okay, at the bottom we have get some rest. So I hope that this reading could help you. Aquarius, thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of the day, evening, wherever you are. Take care and lots of love.